Okay, and we're very fortunate this evening because we have John McNamara with us, and he has a special project as an Eagle Scout, and he's going to explain that to us.
All right. Well, thank you all for having me here. As Ms. Hahn said, I'm John McNamara, and I just recently graduated from Farmington High School, and I'm a member of Boy Scout Troop 471, and I just earned my Eagle Scout rank, which is the highest rank that a Boy Scout can achieve as he goes through scouting. And one of the requirements to achieve that rank is the Scouts have to come up with a project and for the benefit of an organization in their community other than scouting. And they have to recruit or enlist other people to work under them and basically lead the project. It's more than just, I want to build a shelf for my church. It's you have to lead, oversee, organize, and enable people to carry out a project and work on leading a team. So for my project, throughout my years of high school, I've been really involved in the high school theater guild. We hold rehearsals at Truman Auditorium for our fall and spring plays. They can go really late into the night sometimes. Sometimes the director, we need to run things over and over again, and sometimes, kids will be sitting out there and not have a ride or just be waiting for a really long time, and there isn't really a place in Truman for kids to wait for their parents. So I'm passing out some before pictures. And then I also noticed that near Truman, there was this very old flower bed that looked like it had seen better days. There were these railroad ties that were kind of rotting and falling apart, and there weren't a whole lot of plants in the flower bed. So I thought, hey, it'd be really cool to just kind of spruce this area up, revamp this flower bed, and then make some benches so that theater kids have a place to wait for their parents after a long rehearsal in the evening. So I talked to former superintendent, Dr. Thomas, and she was all for the project. She was very excited. I talked to Jim Owen, and he helped me just kind of figure out some of the logistical things that I need to do from a maintenance standpoint, stuff that I needed, and organize the plans, drew them up. I had to go through several steps within the Boy Scout community, first through my troop and then at a district level. And then once that was all approved and all the I's were crossed or I's were dotted and the T's were crossed, then we were ready to get going. So here are a few pictures during the project itself. My family built the benches at my dad's office here in Farmington. And then on the day of the project, I think it was March 15th was when we actually did most of the work. We met at Truman in the morning. There was me, my brother, my dad, some of my friends from school, and some other members of our troop. We dug out the old wooden rods, or railroad ties, put some nice new stone flower beds in, planted some boxwood bushes, and then dug out a space on the lawn there and installed the benches. And here are some pictures of the final results. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. Oh, that's great.
So I feel personally that it turned out very well. I think that the benches and the flower bed both look really nice, and that it'll be a really cool place for kids in the theater in the future to wait after school. I've already talked to some people who work at home base, and they say that they come out and eat lunch there sometimes whenever the weather is nice, and I don't know, it's something I'm proud of and something that the school board said that they would like to hear from. So.
Well, thank you so much.
That's great.
What a wonderful addition. How thoughtful of you. And thank your family, too.
Well, thank you. I couldn't have done it without them. So. All right.
Can I ask a question?
Certainly.
Where'd you get the funds for the material and everything?
Well, we paid for a lot of it. We had a few family donations. Dr. Thomas did say that back when she was here that the school board would help reimburse some of that stuff. We can have a more formal meeting, I guess, to work that out in terms of the receipts and everything. But that's, as of now, me and my family paid for.
Okay,
most
okay.
of the funds.
Yeah,
so.
the total cost, I think, was less than $500 for materials.
Looks great.
Do we get free labor on that?
The labor was all donated.
Just checking, just checking.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and thanks for coming this
Very
evening and
welcome.
sharing with us.
You're very welcome.
We
Great job,
appreciate
John.
it.
Thank you.
It's kind of like your legacy, you really, Yeah, it is, yeah.
That's one way to think of it. Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Thanks again, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck as you head to you.
Oh, thank you. Very welcome.
When are you leaving, John?
Mid-August. Actually, up there tonight.
Okay.
Well, we'll be sending you some good energy.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
all right, thank you. Thanks, guys.
Before you leave, John,
Yeah.
Mr. Haywood.
We need to make a motion to pay for materials for the project.
Oh, okay, yes,
I will do that.
And
okay.
I will second that.
Oh, okay.
So turn those in if you would.
Okay. No problem.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks again, guys.
So let's go vote for that, and all in favor? All right, thanks, Howard. Okay, Mr. Rubel, how about your superintendent's report?
Yes, I've got 3 items. We've got a lot going on, obviously, this summer, and we're very excited about some of the training opportunities that we've got. But the first one, our middle school, Farmington Middle School, was awarded a national award for their Making Middle Grades Work efforts, and they will actually be receiving that award on Wednesday down at the national conference down in Charlotte. So we're excited about that, and we're excited about the middle school continuing to improve and continuing to implement the Making Middle Grades Work and High Schools at Work key practices. Dr. Kraus is at the MOCASE conference, actually, the National MOCASE Conference in Washington, D.C., and actually right before I came in, I was reading the notes from her busy day, so we're excited to have her on that group, and one of the most exciting things about that is it's not only is she representing Farmington but the state of Missouri, but it's also free to us, so that's always good.
Right.
And starting next Tuesday, we have a group of administrators and lead teachers that will be attending a Mooresville Technology Conference. I know we've talked a little bit about Mooresville, and I know the administrators district-wide have talked about Mooresville, but Mooresville is known as the national leader in one-to-one technology and using that technology to increase student performance. So we were on actually a waiting list until about 3 weeks ago, and we are very excited about the opportunity to travel to Mooresville and learn from what they've done with technology. And again, we're excited about that opportunity as we move forward with increased technology. So that's what I have.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Anyone have any informational reports or anything to tell us? Anybody over here in this area have anything? Okay. No one has any questions or discussion, so we can move right now to a motion to approve the consensual items.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor? Okay. All right. Well, it appears that we might be down to adjourning to closed session.
I would like to make that motion.
I'd love for you to make that motion, please.
During the closed session pursuant to 610.021, paragraphs 1, 3, and 13.
Okay. Do you hear a second?
Second that.
Davis,
Yes.
Hahn,
Yes.
Kane,
Yes.
Howard,
Yes.
Lawson,
Yes.
Noble,
Yes.
Sullivan.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to be in closed session and have a snack. And
Please eat
there we
before you
are.
leave.
I think there's a record here.
Thanks, guys.
Another record.